G'day. Wow. What a weekend. So I went and did the participated in the enduro down at UC's, and Dave put on an excellent, let's call it an event. But yeah, I had a lot of carnage. My car got the shit beaten out of it. So I'm going to have a look and see if I'm able to repair it quickly, and I'll show you what's going on. I also gave this a test run. This is the True Speed BP2 controller. I used it for the first time. Mate, what a great controller. It felt great. It did exactly what I wanted to do, coming from just a standard DS controller. I was hoping to find something. I don't need all the fancy knobs and gauges and everything on the top, or but it's got a brake and the sensitive dial. Allowed me to back the brake off, so when I actually let go, the car didn't come to a screeching halt. It actually was able to roll on, and I found that this made an improvement, being able to do that. So I'm really happy with that. Great little controller. Didn't break the bank either. So probably about the same price as a slot car. So that's all cool. But for now, let's have a look at this. So the rear wing got broken off numerous times. I did try to glue it on. I've made a bodgy job. I don't know. Let me have a look. I'll get behind this camera if you can see. But might not show it. But you see where we've tried to super glue it on there, and it's just made a mess. I don't know if you can see inside it, but all the interior, if I give you a tap, you can see, you might not be able to, you might not be able to, the camera might not pick it up, but old mate sitting inside there is rattling around, so all the interior has come loose. Let's see if I can get into some. You see him? Yeah, you might have seen him then. You sort of see him. So we'll have a look at that, see if I can fix that. I might not be able to. It might just be the way it is. And then the wing, the wing snapped off that many bloody times that it's got one leg shorter than the other. So yeah. So don't know if I'm going to be able to fix that. I don't know if I can get NSR wings to replace them, but let's have a look. If I put it down there, I can see it all rattling around in here. Let's see if we can figure it out. So Dave tuned it for me, so which I was grateful for. He did make it made a big difference after he give it a bit of a tickle around, put some tape over it to stop screws coming out, and just to stop lateral movement or something. I can't remember what the reasoning was behind it, but it worked. Now I've just got to remember which, I think it's this one here I've got to take off. Take off the tape. So tape was on there for two reasons. Noise, and mainly for stopping the screws falling out and getting lodged in the track and upsetting other drivers. So I think that was the reasoning behind it. But yeah, I did really well as far as I was concerned. I got 11th. That's all thanks to Digger, because Digger didn't turn up, he was feeling a bit under the weather. But if Digger had turned up, I would have got 12. So I'm glad Digger didn't turn up, so that allowed me to get 11th. So, but that's all right. For me, it was about beating my own time with people like Churchy and Dave. Well, it's his track. I mean, he knows the track better than anyone. And Johnny V. There was no way I was going to be able to keep up. But like I said, it was more about me just trying to improve during the day, which I think I did. Oh yeah, one more bit of tape. Take this screw out of here. Take that off there. Come on. Will do. Let's have a bit of a look. Where's my little magnet? There it is. I'll stick it in there. Let's stick it in there. Oh, I got it. I can't usually pick up things. My hair must be improving. Wow. Look at the filth in there. The rubber and the build-up. I'm gonna have to clean all that out, I think. That's a mess. What was it? They had over 700 laps, and I think I got 600. I can't remember. But yeah, they absolutely smashed me. My best lap time, I think, from memory was closer to their average time. But yeah, I wasn't very quick at all. It's probably on the blue lane because it was shorter. But yeah, but geez, isn't that filthy? Bit beaten up. So let's have a look at this interior. Oh, I see. Oh yeah, look. See that? It's come right away. Glasses all come away. Everything's moved and geez. How am I going to do that? I'll fire up my little thingo and see if we can melt that back on. So that pushes back onto there. That little pin. There's not a pin there. There's nowhere there for that to melt. So this is a little Ryobi soldering iron. Let me have a look so I can see what I'm showing you. So this is a little Ryobi soldering iron. Let me see if I put this other light on. It's going to make a difference. Probably bloody not. So it's just a cheap one from Bunnings. It has a little battery that you pull out, rechargeable battery with the USBs here, and you just charge that up, and then it only goes in one way. Like that. Screw the lid on. Pull this top off. Oh, now like that. And then it's got a fine tip on it. So I'm going to use that for putting that together. But yeah. So you just press and hold it. Oops. There we go. And then when that finishes heating up, it should stay on, and we'll see if we can use that little tip to mount that bit back in there. I don't know why that one's doesn't even look like it's got a post. But yeah, geez, it's filthy. I can't believe how dirty it is. What can I clean it with? Don't know. Maybe a cotton bud or maybe a bit of blue tack and dab the rubber out of it. I've got a little brush here. Let me try with this little brush. So I can get some of this rubber out of here. Should have done this at my new bench. The one there in the garage where my track is. That's supposed to be my dirty room. The rubber build up there. So give it a bit of a brush off. Probably do with the dab of oil. So this is just oil I got from Mr. Slot Car. I don't know what it is. It just says Mr. Slot Car lube oil for slot cars. It was $12, but I did just give it a dab of that. Give it an oil up. Let's see if I can melt that back on. See, that's hot enough now. See the light stopped flashing. So let's see. I'll press that down. Much better. Much better. Easy as that. Still a bit of movement, but there's no post. It's been melted here before, but there's nowhere to melt that on there. And I wonder if I should glue it. Maybe I'll put a dotted canopy glue on it, just to, I don't know. But it doesn't look like there was a post there to glue it. How do I fix that? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's more solid than it was. Some of this rubber out. Give it a brush off. Give it a bit of a clean out. We don't normally race with these. It's normally angle winder stuff. So this will be delegated back to the home track. I've finished the braiding and everything's sort of stored. I was going to wait for somebody. I found somebody. Dave's going to come and give me a hand to wire it up, which is good. When I'm ready. But I want to try and get the borders and all that sort of stuff around it first. So that's a good thing. But yeah, like I said, racing was good. Everything was good. I'm going to sit here now and pot around. So let's have a quick look at this. So that's broken off there. I wonder if I can scratch that out. How can I get rid of all that super glue? Is it one of those things? Now it's in, it's done, it's done. Looks like it's melted. Actually, it looks like it's melted the plastic. When I look at it. How can I get that out? I don't want to melt too much. Turn it off. That's it. Right, so let's get oil through it now. Can't really see if I can scratch that. Don't know. Do I stuff this or what? I might leave it. I might leave it until you guys comment. See if anybody's got a handy dandy tricky way to get this super glue off, or let me know if I can if I can buy a replacement wing or a rubber wing that's flexible, because yeah, I don't like these big wings for that reason, because I'm not a good driver and I smash them up. So I did take the McLaren as my backup car, but this McLaren has never been off this plate. I bought it at the same time as that one, but this has never been off this plate. But I like it. I like to look at it, but that wing is so flimsy. I'm glad I didn't take that, because I would have smashed that right up, I reckon. Yeah, I like that, but that's never been off the plate. No, it's not going to be a shelf queen. Well, it might end up being a shelf queen, but I will get it off there eventually. I'm saving that one to drive around my own track. But anyway, I'm going to continue on tinkering with this. Yeah, don't forget, Aussie Slot Car boys on tomorrow night, and I think it's 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock tomorrow night. So don't forget they're on tomorrow night. So I'll see you all in the chat tomorrow. Till then, take it easy. Hooroo.